Alabama News Network this morning. Montgomery veterinarian Dr. Robert Speight is with us for pet care. And hey, dial this number if you've got a question about your pet. There's two I'm about to give you: 1-800-504-4084 or 420-TALK. And give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much, Dr. Speight, for being with us today.
Good morning. Thank you.
Okay, so April is Heartworm Awareness Month, so I hear. And we're nearing those months where this little birdie told me that fleas, ticks, and heartworms sort of increase, which is the summer. I'm sure you're seeing an influx of people already with this problem since we have such mild winters lately.
Well, that's true. Especially, we're starting getting a lot of moisture, a lot of rain, and so these flea eggs are starting to hatch out with the warm weather. So we're starting to see, actually, for probably the last 8 weeks, a lot of flea issues already. So wow. It's there. Won't be long, the ticks will be a problem. So those people that are living in wooded areas or go to the lake a lot, ticks are an issue. In this part of the world, quite honestly, heartworms are an issue year-round. We really don't have a hard winter where we have any period of time where it's safe to take your pet off of heartworm preventative.
Right. Well, how do you know when you need to have your pet checked for heartworms?
Well, quite honestly, they should be checked once a year, annually. Even a dog that's on preventative, and the reason is, you may miss a dose or two. You may think you've given the dose and the dog has thrown it up or spit it out without your knowledge. And the other thing that a lot of people don't realize, but if you've been purchasing heartworm preventative and your dog tests positive, these companies will actually pay for the treatment.
Oh, wow.
So but you need to show that you've had a negative test within a year. So that's another great reason to have your dog annually tested for heartworms.
And probably something that not many of us know about. So that's interesting.
That's true, and these companies will. But all we have to do is prove that you've been purchasing the preventative, and these companies, with no questions asked, will pay for the treatment. That's another reason it's important to have that dog tested yearly.
Makes sense. And are there any symptoms, or is it too late when you get to that point?
Quite honestly, when you start seeing symptoms of heartworms, you're at advanced stage, because what you're seeing then are the symptoms of heart failure, which is what heartworms do. They cause the heart not to pump correctly, so we see a lot of congestive heart failure issues, whether it be congestion in the lungs, liver failure. So when you get to that point, it's still possible to be treated, but you're really in a deep hole.
Oh, goodness, which makes us all want to be aware and certainly take the precautions we need to, for sure. Okay, fleas. When it comes to fleas and ticks, there's preventative methods, and then there's a way to kill them and not have them return or something like that. Will you break it down for us? What's the difference in flea and tick medication?
Sure. Well, there's different products, and there are products that are given monthly that are what we call adulticides that actually kill the adult flea. A lot of those products, amazingly, will kill that flea within 20 minutes of the flea getting on the animal. Then there are products that are given once a month that are basically sterilize the flea, kill the eggs and larvae so that there are no reproduction. Then the adult flea just dies a natural death without any offspring. So that's the two routes to go.
Makes sense. And if you have questions about that, you can always seek your veterinarian's assistance. And thank you so much, Dr. Speight, for being on with us.